Hey guys, Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com and Wingboarding.com. And you know, it's that time of the year. Everybody's looking for that gift for that winger, that kiter, that wind sports person. Well, I got to tell you, I love going around the shop and finding what are the most popular, what have sold, and what I would want, what I use. Now, it really goes into a lot of price ranges. These are different things that you can shove in that stocking stuffer or get that all-around gift that's going to make that person really happy. Well, let me talk to you about it. You can start with, like, this is the ride engine pump. I've had one of these for the past year plus, and awesome. These are the things you can travel with. It's now very small, makes it very simple, comes with all of the hose fittings. A very popular item. This is in about the $199 range, and I gotta tell you, being without one of these, oh my gosh, I don't even want that to happen. When it's not charged and I don't have it charged up, it doesn't make for a good day. But you want that all-around gift. You want to be the one that has the gift for that guy or that girl. This is it, the ride engine pump. Now, if they're a person that's in there in the kiteboarding side and they want to figure out how high they're jumping, the Woo is the top record keeper. These are really cool. They go onto the board, they track your ride, tell you how high you're going, and just a very popular item. This is in that $200 range, but it is fantastic. You can use it a long time, always use. Some of the guys have multiples of these. It's crazy how much they get into the competition, how high they jump. Now, when you get into, let's say they like to record, they're into the GoPros, into all that stuff. We have got so many different mounts. We've got the fly mount, wing mount. This mounts also on kites. And it's very easy to adjust, clamps around the leading edge and makes it for winging or kiting. Very simple to mount your GoPro. We have the strut mount. This goes around. It's a Velcro. We've been doing these for years, selling thousands of these. It makes it so simple to mount that GoPro onto your kite up on your strut. We also have the fin mount. Something so simple, something so cool like this. It mounts it onto the board, easy to go onto the fins of a twin tip, and you mount your GoPro down on the board. Really cool photos can be taken with this. Then you get into things like, let's say, the titanium. We've got so much titanium, mounting the foils, but we have the tools. These are the ultimate cool little titanium tools. They don't corrode. This is the all-around little tool that I take for my travel. I put it in my bag. It takes a 1/4-inch bit down at the end as well. It's got T30 and T40, and it's basically a forever tool. If you lose it, that's the problem, but it will never corrode. The other one is our use tool that I designed this one, wanting it where I can carry it with me. This can go into the board shorts. It's got a little bag for it, all titanium, will not corrode. You can leave it in your board shorts. I also store this on my wingboard handle. Put this down inside of there. I put a piece of foam, lock it in, and it's always there. I do that ride to go across the bay just in case you get a loose screw. And believe me, I've used mine more than a few times, guys, coming up. Then you get into things like lanyards. This is one of the coolest lanyards. A lot of people ask, well, that's just a lanyard. It's not. This is like a floating lanyard, a cushion. It can be used for your hat or your glasses. Just a simple thing that everybody out there, kiting, winging, this is something we use, and we sell a ton of them. It's just a very popular little gift. The other little thing is like a leash, kite leashes. I can't tell you, everybody out there has come along my van and needing a kite leash. You can't go wrong. These are just neat little gifts that every kiter will use. Wingers use these. They have them on their leashes for their board, so it's releasable. Very small, very easy to use. Then you come down, we've got so many different water shades, and I know they can be specific, but these are designed for the water specifically, and we have many different sizes. A very popular gift. It's one of those that you use on the water. They have straps around the backside. They float, just made for that water usage. The other one, if you want to keep your guy or you keep your lady safe on the water, this is called the Rest Tube. It's a really neat device that can be strapped onto your harness, but it's basically like a little life raft. If you're out there in the middle of the bay, and I've had it where my kite goes down or my wing goes down or it deflates or something, you want a little bit of flotation for protection, this comes with an extra CO2 cartridge. By pulling this whole thing inflates and gives you, like a little tube to float on. It's just a great item. We sell a bunch of them. So when it comes down to safety, there you go, keep them safe. Another one is traveling. When you get into traveling, this is our compression bag. And why? It's because it's very small. You can use it when you get to your traveling location, but we use it to put in your wing or your kite, very lightweight, and travel. You can see how big that is. So when I usually get to my location, I take one of these and I can put on my wetsuit or whatever it is. I'm going down to the beach. Put all your stuff that you want to take with you, your pump. It doesn't matter. It's just a usable bag, but it compresses down super light. You can put your kites and your wing in there because they come with very heavy bags and it's hard to pack. But a great little item. This is something that anybody can use for traveling or whatever else they would want. Then it comes down to things like neoprene. We've got so much neoprene in here, but these are the woolly beanies. This is one of the best hats that I have used out there to keep my head warm. It's my favorite. It's soft. It doesn't give you that real tight neoprene rubber feel on your ears and your head, but it's very warm in and out of the water. It has a leash back here. It's so easy to attach this onto your wetsuit if this gets lost off of your head. But this is called the woolly beanie from Ion. Definitely one of the top items. Then you get down to little things like hats. We've got a bunch of great hats. These are hats that I wear. I use them on the water. They float and they pack up into your pocket and they dry out really quick. Just something I always ride with a hat, but you can't go wrong with them. They're fantastic hats. Then if you want to get into the changing stuff, the changing towels have been one of our hot items for a lot of years. Every waterman or a person that goes out to the beach or whatever it may be, it doesn't matter, male, female. We have them in a bunch of different colors, but they're easy to slide on. They got a hoodie on them, and you can change underneath them. That's the key. You can get into the side, put your arms down inside of here, and do your changing. So we all need that so we don't flash everybody. Last but not least, neoprene jackets. These are a huge item. We've done a ton of these over the years because they're big, they're easy to order to fit. They're not made to be a very tight fit. They go over your wetsuit, or if you want that extra layer of warmth, this is the way to go. We got the full zips or the over the head. Some of them actually allow where the hook or the harness can come through, but a huge thing to keep you very warm in and off of the water. It'll drain the water out of it. This one's pretty neat because if you don't want this flapping on you, it's got a little button back here and it keeps it out of the way. They're so unique and they last for many, many years. Great item. Anyway, that's Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com and Wingboarding.com. We're going to tell you happy holidays. Get the things you want. Tell them if you have any questions about sizing or anything else on here, give us a call. We're happy to help out. Anyway, those are the best gifts. There's some other stuff. Give us a call if you need anything.